Welcome back to Pages of the Heart. I'm Cassidy, and together with my friend Hope, we're diving deep into Chapter 10 of Josie Riviera's inspirational historical romantasy, A Winter Promise. Love letters carved into furniture? It sounds like something from a fairy tale, but today, we're exploring how one craftsman's hidden devotion completely transforms our understanding of art, faith, and lasting relationships.
The way these letters were discovered is absolutely fascinating. Can you imagine finding these deeply personal messages tucked away in a workshop, each one revealing years of unspoken devotion?
Well, that's what makes this story so powerful. Nathan wasn't just writing typical love letters. He was literally carving his prayers into every piece he created, hoping for a child they feared they might never have. That line, every piece I create is a prayer, just hits differently when you realize the depth of meaning behind it.
Hmm. And the timing of Clara finding these letters couldn't be more significant, especially with the town's future hanging in the balance.
What's really interesting? This whole conflict between handcrafted furniture and mass production mirrors so many historical moments, like the arts and crafts movement's response to industrialization. When Clara reads those letters at the town hall, she's not just defending Nathan's work, she's standing up for something much bigger.
That town hall scene is exactly where everything comes together. The way Eleanor Clemens asks about the souls who buy them. It's like she's channeling William Morris's whole philosophy about meaningful work.
Well, speaking of meaningful work, that snow angel symbolism throughout the chapter is just, uh, so perfectly crafted. The way Nathan captured Clara's snow angel in that cradle, preserving every detail, it's like he's been documenting their love story in wood all along.
And when you connect that to the pregnancy reveal later, oh my goodness. It's like all these years of carved prayers are finally being answered.
You know what fascinates me? The way this story handles faith without becoming preachy. That description of Nathan as winter waiting for spring, it's such a beautiful metaphor for how hope and struggle can coexist.
The author really understands how to weave spiritual elements naturally into daily life, doesn't she? Like how young Peter Kelly sees the angels in the wood. There's something so pure about that child's perspective.
Speaking of perspective, um, the way this story handles the tension between tradition and progress is so nuanced. It's not just about resisting change, it's about preserving soul in an increasingly mechanized world.
That reminds me of how many traditional crafts we've already lost to industrialization. When Thomas reads from their father's logbook about making two pieces, one for selling and one for keeping, it's like this precious wisdom being passed down.
And that's what makes the State House Committee threat so interesting. It's not just about Nathan's workshop anymore. It's about whether there's still room in our world for things made with prayer and patience. And
Well, that's what makes Clara touching her waist, where their baby grows such a powerful image. It's like this perfect symbol of hope flourishing despite uncertainty.
you know, I keep thinking about how this story reflects our modern struggles with fast fashion, mass production, and the search for authenticity. When Emily Henderson talks about wanting her child to know some things are worth doing by hand, that really resonates with our current cultural moment.
So, what do you think about the possibility of Nathan starting a school? That could be such a beautiful way to preserve these traditions while adapting to changing times.
Like, that's exactly what makes this story so relevant. It's not about rejecting progress entirely, but about finding ways to carry forward what's truly valuable. Nathan teaching others would be this perfect bridge between tradition and innovation.
And it would give all those carved prayers a whole new meaning, passing on not just technique, but a whole philosophy about creating with purpose.
Well, if there's one thing this story teaches us, it's that some things, whether they're relationships, craftsmanship, or prayers, take time to fully reveal their beauty. Sometimes winter really does have to wait for spring.
And sometimes the most precious answers to our prayers come carved in wood, hidden in letters, or growing quietly within us, just waiting to be discovered.
Thanks for joining us today on Pages of the Heart. Be sure to follow us and subscribe to this channel so you never miss an episode. If you enjoyed today's chapter, a quick rating or review goes a long way in helping more listeners find us. Until next time, thanks for listening.